new breed of entrepreneurs are making waves in the land of opportunity, and they got a special title. They're called mompreneurs. Last year, more than 1/3 of working women also had children under the age of 18. A very tough job, I know about that. Our next two guests gave up the corporate world to break out on their own and keep raising a family at the same time. Agatha Chindu is the CEO of Yummy Spoonfuls Baby Food, and Jennifer Carey is the president of Jennifer Carey Designs. Good morning, guys. Great to see you.
Good morning.
Jennifer, let me start with you. You had a very successful business, or you were a successful businesswoman, I should say, in the computer industry. What made you decide to leave that job to go out and start your own business?
I was lucky enough to be pregnant with twins, and during that time was able to leave the corporate world and transition my life into becoming a mom. And while I was pregnant that the ideas for my company and my products came to fruition to create the Baby Block line.
Yeah, so tell us about the Baby Block line. You basically have created a jewelry line that is now really successful. I think you've been on QVC for 4 or 5 years. How did you come up with the concept and then translate it into this marketing engine?
When I was pregnant with my twins, they were born premature, and there wasn't a product personal enough or just really special enough to commemorate the birth of a child. And I had started creating some jewelry and messing around with it, and out of that came the idea to do a baby block, and it's a charm that you can put the child's initial on it, and it's really special. It's an heirloom keepsake and literally can be passed down within the family for generations.
Oh, they are so beautiful. Agatha, let me switch to you. You also had a very successful career, had a baby, and came up with an idea about making baby food. Tell us how this happened.
Good morning. When I got pregnant, I have always been interested in organic. That's the only lifestyle I know. So I knew I was going to feed my child an organic, fresh, wholesome meal. Around 6 months into the pregnancy, we started looking for the best products in the market, and I realized that really there was nothing out there that was going to feed my child. And mind you, this was a pregnancy that I worked so hard to accomplish. So I was just like, I wanted to give my baby the very best. And when I gave birth, we started, 4 months, we made everything for our son. I made all these foods, and my friends at work, friends at church, everybody wanted to feed their babies what I was feeding mine. And at one point we had maybe 300 parents. So I was teaching free workshops because I had a full-time job. And it just got to a point where I realized this is a viable business, because we had so many people. Granted that I wasn't charging anybody because we were just doing group batch cooking. We cook and we share. But after that, everybody still wanted me to cook the food for them. So
wow,
that's how
it's such what a story, Agatha. So you realize, I've got all this demand, and I don't have enough time to do this, but I can turn it into a viable business. So how did you do that? Where did you get the money to do it?
We took all our savings, our 401k, took it. I went to the SBA and asked. They had all type of free workshops. I did the business plan workshops, starting a small business workshop. But we took every dime we had in the bank and started this business.
And now how's it doing, Agatha?
It is doing great. We've seen such an increase in sales. I would say 1,000% increase year over year. And though the numbers are comparatively low, the trend is very encouraging.
That's fantastic. Jennifer, let me go back to you. As I mentioned, you now have this jewelry line in QVC. You've got special relationships with special department stores, and it's not cheap. How did you fund it, and how are you holding up in this recession?
I'm holding up really well. One thing that QVC helped me learn was how to manufacture products at great quality and design, but lower price points. And so they literally took the kind of the 18-karat line I had done for Neiman's, and we learned how to re-engineer it and bring it to market at lower price points, but yet the same gorgeous, beautiful quality. And so I was well positioned when the economy turned, and in fact my products have done even better because of the lower price points.
Ladies, before I let you go, you're terrific role models. Just one nugget of advice that you give to women out there who want to do the same. Jennifer?
Just go for it. Don't be afraid to try it. You don't have to have the 25, 30-page business plan figured out. Trust your instincts. Trust your marketing sense. You're very good at what you do already. You know it. Go ahead and execute and get started. You'll be a star.
Agatha?
I would say start small and think big, and look for something that you're really passionate about, that you can do for free. That's the key, because the first couple of years in business is always such a drag. You might not see any profit, but if you're really passionate about it, the rest will be history.
All right, Jennifer and Agatha, you give us so much inspiration. It was a great pleasure and an honor speaking with the two of you this morning. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much
You
for having
too.
us.
Bye.
All right, well, guys.